So you think you want to build a brand new home of your own. Now it's time to find the right home builder. But how do you do that? How do you know what is the right home builder? What should you be looking for? Well, today we're going to look at the 4 main categories that you want to evaluate when you're comparing and finding the right home builder for your new home. Some of those categories we want to look at are trustworthiness. How trustworthy is that home builder? Quality. What is quality and what should we be looking for? What does that mean? Also, what type of choices or customizations are they willing to provide? And what is your home buying experience going to be like with that builder, or what are their home buying processes? Hey, I'm Steve Turner, the new home specialist, and in today's video, we're going to look at all 4 of those categories more in detail so that you'll know how to find the right home builder when it's time to build your new home. So, trustworthiness. How can we tell if the builder we're looking at or considering is really a trustworthy home builder? What does that even mean, trustworthy? Aren't all builders trustworthy? Well, come on. You've probably heard some horror stories over the years that have made all builders a little susceptible to, can they be trusted? Well, I'm here to tell you that the majority can, although there are a few that, well, probably shouldn't. However, after watching this today, you're going to know how to evaluate just how trustworthy that builder really is. Of course, they're going to say they're extremely trustworthy. They have a great track record. They have plenty of happy customers. Okay? All builders are going to tell you that. But how are we really going to evaluate the builder's trustworthiness? Well, there's a couple of things we want to take a look at. We're going to look at their awards, ratings, reviews, or referrals. Also, how their financial strength is. Their financial strength can have a very large impact on just how trustworthy or how much you should be trusting that builder really is. So, some of the first things we want to be doing when considering a home builder is going online, looking up, have they won any awards? Now, some of those awards, I must confess, a builder can purchase. So if they are an award-winning builder, look at those awards. Who issued those awards and what did it take to receive those? In some cases, I can tell you there are some awards out there that are not given away just for anybody who buys them. There are certain awards, such as through the National Association of Home Builders, perhaps your local builders association or state builders association might have some awards that have to be earned. The nice news about those awards is you no longer have to take the builder at face value as, oh, you should trust me, but you now have a third party who can verify, hey, this is a trustworthy builder. In fact, when we talk a little bit more about warranties, we will also look at that as well, because some of those ratings can come from warranty corporations. Okay? Other reviews and ratings we want to look at is, has the builder taken it upon themselves to hire a third party or an independent company to survey their buyers afterwards? I'm sure if they have and the data is amazing, they're going to be willing to share that with you. If they haven't, or the data just really maybe isn't as favorable, then it might be harder to find that. However, with today and Googling things, I'm sure you can dig it up somewhere. Also, let's talk about reviews and referrals. First off, if you've had any friends or family who have worked with that builder before, they should be able to give you their honest opinion of what it was like and whether you too can trust that home builder. As far as reviews and ratings, I always say read them. Read them online. Sure, most people you're going to find, bad reviews always happen a lot more frequently than good reviews and ratings. Why? Well, because honestly, if the builder did a good job, they did exactly what they said they were going to, well, then the customer is pleased and got exactly what they were expecting. It's going to take an awful lot to get that customer to take time out of their day and make sure that they tell everybody how great that builder is. However, if that person did get screwed, or they feel that there's been some sort of injustice against them, I assure you they will be more than happy to go online and write as many reviews as they can to blast the home builder. When you Google any builder, when you Google a home builder, I guarantee those blasted reviews, those reviews from those ticked off customers are going to be very easily found. Your job, since you know they're going to exist, I don't care how good the builder is, the builder could walk on water and you are still going to find horrible reviews and comments about the builder. What I want you to do is dig deeper. Read through those reviews. Is there a recurring theme? For example, is the same problem being expressed again and again by most every single one of those people? If all the builder's customers all complain the same thing, after settlement they got my money, they never came back to take care of it. If that comes up time after time after time, then chances are that's something to pay attention to. But if this person has this complaint and this person has that complaint and a different complaint exists over here with that person, well then chances are those are pet peeves of those individual customers and there's no recurring theme. So again, it could just be those individual customers ranting about their experience with that builder. In which case, I don't necessarily take those reviews as strongly as ones that continue to have a recurring theme throughout. Now, I also mentioned financial strength. What does that mean? Why is that important? Well, a lot of the bad horror stories you hear about home builders, the home builder disappeared in the middle of the night. They took my money, but they never completed the work. A lot of that has to do with their financial strength. So their financial strength is important to make sure that they can live up to their end of the bargain. How do we find out their financial strength? Well, one, let's check with our local builders association and see if they're a member in good standing. Two, another easy way to check is to find out who their trade partners are. If their trade partners are not happy and the trade partners are not being paid or being paid slower than they're supposed to, they will be glad to let you know that as well. That's some of the information we're looking for. So those workers on those builders' job sites are key resources that can help you figure out just how trustworthy that home builder is. Also, when considering home builders, we want to look at what are their choices? What kind of customization or options do they have available? First off, some of those options could be are they building in the right location? Do they have the right community that I want to build a home in? Or if you already own the land, are you in the service area where they will come and build on that property for you? Once you know you have the right location, you know you have the right home, but if you want to customize that home, how much customization will they allow? Is it enough to satisfy your needs? Also, this is a very large investment. It's your brand new home. This home should take care of you for years and years, if not decades and decades to come. So, do they give you the ability to make the selections that you're looking for? What I mean by that is, do they offer the products you want in your home? For example, if there's certain products that you feel you want, certain brand names, maybe there's a particular cabinet, a type of faucet, certain light fixtures, do they offer you those choices to make in the home? Now, not all builders will. For example, you might say, you know what, I'm really stuck on this particular brand of light fixtures. You know what, if everything else for that builder works for you except those light fixtures, come on, that's why Home Depot exists. You can always swap out light fixtures in the future. However, if the builder's saying, hey, look, I know what you want, but this is the closest floor plan I can do, or this is the best way that I can get you what you're looking for, and it's still not what you're looking for, then the bottom line is no. They don't have the choices that you need. Also, some builders, especially that stay with the production builders and how hot the real estate market is, some of them have gotten to the point where, you know what, no, this is the house we're building, it's coming with this color cabinet, it's coming with this type of countertop, and all you got to do is say yes you want it or no you don't. Well, in that case, it makes it very easy. If they don't have what you want, don't buy it. But talk to the builder. See if there is a way that they can accomplish what it is you're looking for. If they can, that's great. If they can't, doesn't mean it's a bad builder. It just means that may not be the right builder for your new home. Also, when choosing the right home builder for your new home, one of the things we definitely want to consider is the home builder's quality. Now, what is quality? Well, quality is a very subjective term. In fact, I have entire videos dedicated to home building quality, what quality home building is, so you can see that in another video. But for today's purpose, when we talk about evaluating or finding the right builder, we're going to look at quality from a standpoint of what sort of brand name products and materials is the home constructed with, and is the builder standing behind their new home? In other words, do they believe in and are they backing up their house that they're providing you? So, if we were to look at quality from that standpoint when choosing a builder, we're probably looking for a builder who's going to use name brand products in their house. All of those choices are part of the quality, meaning if they're using some no-name light fixtures that, you know what, they have no warranty, or are they using an appliance that might have a 2-year warranty directly from the manufacturer versus an appliance that might only have a 1-year warranty. Those are things that you might not realize today, but those are certainly options that are going to affect your future in that house. What I mean by that is, the better the products, the better the brand name. However, what it also impacts is the performance of that house and warranty over time. But a better quality item from a better brand or better material in the first place is going to be something that might be worth a few dollars up front for years to come of performance and less hassles. Now, speaking of hassles, that brings us to the last category to consider when choosing a home builder, which is the home buying experience. What is the home builder's buying process really like? For example, some builders are easier to work with than others. Also, some builders are going to let you be more involved than others. And doesn't necessarily mean you always want to be involved. In fact, many times customers might be looking for an easy, stress-free experience. It can be as easy and as smooth as possible. There's other builders, if you did want to be involved in every step of the way, then they also allow them. Determining the type of home building experience you really want is going to help us figure out whether that builder is able to accomplish it or not. Now, when I say looking at the home building process, there's a couple things I mean by that right off the bat. First off, what is involved in the purchase process? What type of payment terms do they have? If there's financing involved, do they require construction loans, or is end loan financing an option for you? Different types of financing, some's a little bit easier to get than others, some of which are going to have a little bit better terms than others. So again, you have to decide what's best for you and what type of financing matches with what you need, what you can obtain, and what your home builder is willing to accept. In addition, let's look at what kind of requirements the home builder might have from you, the buyers. For example, just because the builder is doing all of this to build a brand new home, there might be some expectations that you as the buyer are going to have to perform up to as well. Are they terms that you can live with as well? What I mean by that is there's some home builders that require certain meetings at different stages of construction. Maybe it's pre-construction meetings, foundation and framing meetings, pre-drywall meetings. Some of those meetings are optional. Sometimes they are requirements. Are you going to be able to fulfill those requirements? Now, another very, very large part of the home buying experience also has to do with service after the sale. Kind of ties back into a little bit earlier when we were talking about trustworthiness as well. For example, if that builder is giving you a 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, however many year warranty, what's the service intervals? How often are they willing to come back to your house and take care of certain issues? And this is where some of those reviews come in as well. How likely, or better yet, what is their track record of actually performing as they say they will? Do the reviews say otherwise? Are they willing to come back? And if so, how frequently or how many times? So again, all of that affects the home buying experience that you as a buyer are going to receive. Knowing the type of experience you want is going to go a long way in helping you figure out what type of builder is this the home builder that you want to be working with. And there you have it. Trustworthiness, quality, real choices, and the type of experience that you're looking for are all very key factors when determining if that is the right home builder for your brand new home. Now that you know that, hopefully you'll be able to figure out who the best builder is for your next home. Likewise, I'm Steve Turner, the new home specialist, so if you still have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer those questions for you, or shoot me an email. Regardless, hopefully you found something of value out of this, and if you did, can you please do me a small favor? Just hit that like button, or better yet, like and subscribe so we can help you through the home building process when it's time for your next new home.